My name is Tony Campbell. I'm a Year 13 student from Sacred Heart College, and today I'm going to be finding out more about careers in planning at the Auckland Council.
Auckland has a population of close to 1.5 million, and this is expected to increase by another 1 million people over the next 30 years. Skilled planners are needed to make sure development and construction keep up with population growth. Hone Campbell is hoping to be one of them. Hone will be guided through the planning maze by Megan Tyler.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
I understand that you're really interested in planning, so
really.
let's come this way and I'll show you some consent planners and get you out on site and have a look.
Awesome.
Great.
Good.
Megan works in Auckland Council's regional and local planning team.
The area that encompasses runs from about Waterview in the west through to Panmure in the east and includes the central city. So what I do is I have a team of people who are looking to put policy planning in place for the city. So we set the policy, those kind of rules that people need to follow, and then our colleagues in consents process the resource consents to build buildings and do activities and make Auckland really buzz.
Hone is going to start his tour with Nafis Rashid from the consents team.
So we've got one here ready for you. Basically what we've got is a existing house within a heritage street. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually meet the current design specifications in terms of the adjacent sites. So what they're trying to do is revert it back to something that would blend in better with the existing streetscape.
So was he compelled to do it, or did he choose to sort of change it?
This applicant basically decided that he wanted to revert back into more of a heritage design.
Oh, okay.
His house stood out within the street. It didn't really match the existing environment, so this is on his own accord, which is actually quite a good thing.
Before he can give the final sign-off, Nafis needs to check out the house in person.
So this is what you mean by a heritage area?
Yeah, Hannah, as you can see, I mean, there's a certain period of housing in terms of the design, the materials that they've used.
On site, it's easy to see the transformation that has taken place on the Spanish-style house.
Well, Hannah, here we are. What do you think?
Wow, this looks so much different, eh?
Nafis needs to speak to the homeowner, Tyrone, about the finer details of the renovation.
I understand you had a bit of an issue with the windows in terms of trying to reach that balance with meeting character whilst also trying to meet the current standards in terms of building code.
Yeah, I had to work with my joiner to get them to work with double glazing because we had to get the sizes right and the proportions, and I think we've done a pretty good job,
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it looks great.
So Tyrone, I noticed that it's quite different to what you had before. I mean, you got like the veranda on both houses on both sides, and now you got one here as well. So it's worked out quite well, hasn't it?
Yes, Hone, what actually happened was we actually took this property back to what it originally looked like in the late 1800s.
Yet around the back of the house, Hone can't help noticing that the style is a lot more contemporary than 1880.
This place looks pretty cool out the back here. I mean, it's quite modern. How does that sort of tie in with the heritage look you're going for out the front?
Well, basically in the back, the council rules allow us to express our own design a lot more.
So, I mean, they've used the correct materials. It is a bit more modern. However, it's a bit more for personal enjoyment. Right. It's not really affecting anyone else. It's trying to live in the current century while still maintaining that heritage element of it.
The way I found the process was quite interesting, actually. I mean, the homeowner, Tyrone, the way he made it sound was quite simple, but with Navish's insight and experience of it, it sort of gave me a really good insight as to what it's like to be a planner.
Now Hone's off to West Auckland, where Megan shows him around a major redevelopment in New Lynn.
So now this is kind of another part of planning, another scale, and this is a whole town centre. So New Lynn's been around for a long time, and this is all about regenerating really a centre for employment, for business, for people living around it, schools and all of that kind of stuff. So what we've done is there's a new train station just over there, and it's all been undergrounded, which means that it doesn't cut the community off from New Lynn itself.
So there is quite a bit of interaction with the public and the role of a planner.
We actually go out to our communities, like I was saying, and we talk a lot to them about what's important to them, what do they value about it, what's a special place, and then we look to create opportunities, or that rule book, to actually make it better. There's a lot of engagement we're doing on this unitary plan, and there's a roadshow that we'll take you to shortly, where you'll get to meet people and talk through some of the issues and hear what they've got to say.
Oh, awesome. The roadshow has already started in nearby Linmore. Here, Auckland Council's draft unitary plan is available for the public to look at and discuss with council representatives. One of Megan's colleagues, Bernadette Aperahama, is going to get Hone up to speed so he can answer questions from the public. 10 minutes later, Hone looks the part in his council t-shirt, but how's he going to go when faced with a curly question?
So now we're going to leave it up to you to have a go. If you need any help, we'll be around behind you, but just remember to listen. If you can't answer any questions, that's okay. Just ask the customer to hold a moment while you go and check with us, and then we can help you through that.
Okay. Afternoon, ma'am. Are you all right there?
Hi, yeah, I'm just looking at the unitary plan and wondering what it means for heritage buildings in local areas. Like I'm thinking about the Hollywood Cinema in Avondale.
Right,
Yes.
okay.
Just wondering what this will mean for it.
Around Avondale, there's going to be a lot more intensification of the town centre there. There's going to be more buildings that are slightly higher with newer quality designs.
Good try, Hone, but perhaps a bit off the topic.
How about the heritage side of things? Do you know about what?
Right, 1 second, I'll just...
Thanks, Hone. I can help you answer that question if you like. So that building has actually been identified within the unitary plan as being a scheduled building and has the highest level of protection that we can afford to those types of buildings.
So it's not going to be knocked down?
No, it won't be knocked down.
Good.
Hey Hone, it's been great to have you with us. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. We've enjoyed showing you around, giving you a bit of taste of what planning's about.
Yeah.
So all the very best for your future.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks, Hone.
All right. Well, I really enjoyed today. It's given me a lot of insight into what the industry is like in planning. They've really shown me the ropes, and who knows, I might end up being a planner for the Auckland Council.
To become an urban or regional planner, you usually need to have a degree in planning or resource management. However, you can enter the profession with some other degrees that include science, law and planning papers. Check out the NZ Planning Institute's website, planning.org.nz, for a list of accredited degrees and providers. Useful school subjects include English, economics, geography and science. To check out any Auckland Council planning vacancies, visit careers.aucklandcouncil.govt.nz.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.